Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to study Pteridophyta. It's a very important group of the plant kingdom. So, in today's lecture, I will explain every concept in a very simple language. So, let's begin with the Pteridophyta. First, I will give a introduction about Pteridophyta. So, basically, Pteridophytes or Pteridophyta, the word Pteridophyta comes from the two Greek word that is a pteron meaning feather and phyton means plant. So these plants have a feather-like leaves, hence the name Pteridophytes. Okay, feather-like leaves. Also, its importance. Pteridophytes are evolutionary very important because they are the first vascular plant, the first true land plants, and the first successful terrestrial plants. Unlike bryophytes, pteridophyte possess true root, stem, and leaves-like structure. Okay. They also possess vascular tissues like xylem and phloem. Okay. Xylem conduct water for plant growth and phloem conduct food. In age of pteridophytes, we can see the late Paleozoic era is known as the age of pteridophytes. At that time, these plants dominated the Earth. About the diversity, the pteridophytes there are approximately 400 genera and 11,000 species of pteridophytes present on or research on the Earth. Next is a characteristic of pteridophytes. So first characteristic we can study that is a habitat. Habitat means home of organism or address of that particular plant or organism. So most pteridophytes grow in moist shady places. However, some live in a different habitats like aquatic habitat. Aquatic means water. Example like Azolla and Marsilea found in their xerophytic means in a desert-like condition. Example is Equisetum, and epiphytic means grow on a other body or other matter. Example like Lycopodium. Uh, See in this image, we can see different types of habitat present in the environment or earth. There, pteridophytes are present. Next characteristic is a life cycle of the pteridophytes. Pteridophytes also show alternation of generation. So, dominant generation is the sporophytic generation. Sporophyte is a diploid, independent, and autotrophic in nature. It possess two roots, two stem, and two leaves. See, it is a diploid, means dominant phase, and here is a haploid phase. Here is a main plant body of pteridophytes, which is a sporophytic. In that type of sporophytic plant body, in backside of the leaves, there is a spores present. In that spores, meiosis process happens. The spores become haploid. They spread and grow in a gametophytic plant body, which is gametophytic plant body is a haploid plant body. After that, in that type of gametophytic plant body, there is a male gamete and female gamete are present. So basically, male gamete and female gamete are with the process of mitosis, it's a produce a number of male gamete and female gamete. Then after that, male gamete and female gamete are fertilized. After the fertilization, they produce diploid type of zygote, and this zygote are further grow or develop into sporophyte. And after the sporophyte, then mature sporophytic plant body is generated. This life cycle is that type. Okay. Next characteristic is a root. So, uh, the primary root lives only for a short period. So, we can see primary root is a ephemeral. Later, this primary root is replaced by the adventitious root. And next characteristic is a stem. The stem may be underground or aerial type. Aerial means above the ground. Okay. Next characteristic is a leaves. So in pteridophytes possess pinnate or feather-like leaves. Leaves are of two types. That is a microphyll and macrophyll. Microphyll leaves means small or simple leaves. See in the image. Example, Selaginella. And macro means large. Okay, phyll means leaves. Large leaves. Example, Nephrolepis. It may be, these leaves may be scaly, simple, sessile, large, pinnately compound. Okay. See in this image, all type of leaves we are given to you. Next characteristic is a vascular tissue. So, vascular tissue present in the pteridophytes, that is a xylem and phloem. So, xylem contains only tracheids and phloem contains only sieve cells. So, basically, xylem conduct water and phloem conduct food. So, this is a vascular tissue. In this vascular tissue, the innermost cell is a xylem, tracheid cell, and outermost is a phloem, which is a sieve cell which conduct the food. Okay. And next characteristic is a secondary growth. Secondary, the one important characteristic is a secondary growth is absent in the pteridophytes. Why? Because cambium is absent. Because cambium is responsible for the secondary growth. So, cambium absent, secondary growth is also absent. Next is a classification of pteridophytes. So, pteridophytes are divided into four classes, that is a Psilopsida, Lycopsida, Sphenopsida, and Pteropsida. Okay, here is example of it. Psilopsida, example Psilotum, Lycopsida is a Selaginella and Lycopodium, Sphenopsida, Equisetum, and Pteropsida is a Dryopteris, Pteris, and Adiantum. Nephrolepis is also example of Pteropsida. Okay. And next is a economic importance of pteridophytes. Pteridophytes are useful because they are used in a medicine as a medicinal plants. They help in a binding soil. So soil binders, and many species are grown as a ornamental plants in garden and homes. So as a ornamental plants. You also seen in this image, there is a various type of importance of pteridophytes. So, today we learned that Pteridophyta are the first vascular and true land plants having true roots, stem, leaves, and vascular tissue. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you all gets the points.